girl Sarah.
And Maya.
And we're CharmedanDangerous.
You know, because we're charming.
And we're dangerous. Okay, especially when we're talking about a sexy ass queen.
Yes. Especially then.
I swear, her energy also gives me charming and dangerous.
Oh yeah,
you know?
100%.
So if you just look at the title of the video, you already know what we're gonna get into today. We're talking about Megan Fox's birth chart. And chilling with Megan Fox's birth chart. But before we get into it, we would love it if you lovely people would subscribe down below. Your girls over here, your besties.
Hi.
We talk about anything that two besties want to talk about, such as astrology, dating, girl code, healing, spirituality, really anything that we feel passionate about, we discuss here on this very fun channel. Okay, so if you like us, if you like our energy, if you like our content, go ahead and subscribe. And now on to the video. Okay, let's get into it. Yes. So we're gonna post her chart right here. If you're watching and you're interested, I would recommend just having her chart in front of you. So when we're talking about it, you know what we're talking about. We're gonna post it right here. Let's get into it. She's a Taurus Sun. I mean, I see it just because I feel like she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like she's so beautiful and she's aged well.
Yes.
And when I really think about it, I don't know much about her personal life.
I do not.
Which is a Taurus characteristic. I feel like Taurians, like Scorpio sister signs, are very private with their life. And almost what they share with the world.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think she was with her ex for a long time.
Yeah, like 10 years.
They had kids together.
I had to look this up because I was like, you know, I don't know anything about her relationships or anything.
Yeah.
And we were talking about her and I was like, I should look this up. Has she been in a relationship? And I was like, yes, she's been in a relationship for 10 years. She has 3 kids with this guy. They're divorced now, obviously.
Yeah.
She's with Machine Gun Kelly. But like, yeah, the fact that we don't know that much about her private life, I feel like is very much a Taurus Sun quality. Like, we don't know about their inner workings of their families, but we do know that that is their main focus. You know what I mean?
100%.
They love their family.
I feel like Tauruses obviously want to protect their family and want to protect anyone they love, and that is when that privacy aspect steps in. They're doing that just in case anyone tries to fuck with them, you know? They don't want that.
Yeah.
It's a control thing as well. They know that they can control their privacy, so they're going to do that as much as they can. So I definitely see that for her Taurus Sun.
Yeah, and I almost feel like she, you know, when she had her family, she kind of like went into, you know, out of the spotlight, right? To like raise them, which I feel like is also very much Taurus energy. You know what I mean? They'll give up the things that they love to provide for their families and to protect their families.
Yeah, 100%. Another reason why she did that though is because of everything she went through with a lot of the people she worked with in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And how she was like blacklisted. I don't know if you guys know this, but
she was blacklisted?
obviously, yeah, she was blacklisted because of, I believe, Michael Bay. I could be wrong, but anyway, they made her out to be someone that is difficult to work with, but really it was because she wouldn't do a lot of the things that they wanted her to be or to do, and she kind of had standards that she had to set for herself because she was in the industry from a very young age, and we already know how Hollywood treats young women, especially beautiful young women. She was, you know, a sex. She had a very she had a sex appeal, exactly. And obviously when she came out, the media definitely made her out to be this woman that is very like,
sex
risque,
icon,
and a sex icon, and that is all she was, and that's all she could sell, even though it wasn't. She was a great actress, you know what I mean? And actually, if you watch any of her interviews, she's so composed in the way that she speaks, you know? So I feel like after what happened with Hollywood and how they blacklisted her, she even said in one of her interviews that she was so anxious and she couldn't even leave her house at some point.
Oh wow.
And to me that is also very Taurus energy, you know? Taurians want to be comfortable. They want to live a happy life that is comfortable. So if they at all feel any sort of stress, they're definitely going to retreat.
For sure. I always, though, kind of back to what we were talking about originally, it's like her energy has always been so cool, calm, and collected. Like I've even, you know what I mean? Even though they're always trying to portray her as this very sexy woman, like I always felt like, yes, she's sexy, that's obvious, but she had this very cool approach. Like she's not being like loud and like, hey, I'm fucking sexy, you know what I mean? Everybody look at me, because that could have very easily happened, you know what I mean? She could have rode that train and very quickly probably rose to fame, as we've seen other people do, but that's not
that's not her style.
Not at
you know
all.
What I mean?
And you
like,
see that
honestly, that's how you that's why I fuck with her, because like I look at her and I'm like, yes, this is one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Duh.
And she doesn't need to be doing all that to be noticed. Like, Megan Fox is just known to be fucking hot.
Yeah.
Is she doing the most to be received that way? Absolutely not. Let's talk about her moon sign, which is Leo. I mean, I love that. Leo moons are some of my favorite moon placements because of my Gemini moon. I feel like we just get along so easily. I have a lot of Leo moon friends too, and I love that because I feel like their energy is very much like, I'm here, I'm gonna fuck shit up, but not in a Leo sun type of way.
No.
Leo moons are they're a little bit more reserved.
Yes.
But still the wow factor is there.
100%.
You know, the drama queen, but a little bit reserved.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. It's like, to me, it's the perfect Leo placement, besides like a Leo Mars.
Yeah.
You know, like I love this.
Thank you.
Leo placement. Oh, you're welcome.
I'm like, my Leo Mars is like, no, for sure. Leo moons are super hot fire.
No, I feel like I love them because, like you said, like they are so, I mean, Leos are known to be very extravagant, you know what I mean? But I feel like Leo moons, they express it in a different way. Like they're more cool about it. They're a little bit more low key about it. And like the way that I still love the way that they dress. I feel like every Leo placement belongs on a freaking stage, you know? And I feel like that was probably what pushed Megan to like get into acting and stuff like that, was this Leo moon. She had that charisma, you know what I mean?
100%.
And I just feel like Leo moons are so warm. Like they give me such a warm, fun, comforting energy, and just like you want to be friends with them. Yeah, I really want to be friends
with
them.
honestly, I love this placement, her moon sign placement, because I see it in her too. I feel like she has these moments of like fiery energy where you just look at her and she's like fucking shit up, but then she composes it again and she's like, oh, but I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. And then she has moments where you're just looking at her and you're like, oh, you do bad things.
Like you fuck shit up. I know you
fuck shit up. But you know, she has that Taurus to kind of keep it together. And while we're talking about the sun and moon, let's talk about her rising.
Yes, that Cap rising,
which is Capricorn. Exactly. And I don't know if you're new here, but I have a Cap rising, so I honestly think that's one of the main reasons why I really fuck with her. The fact that we have the same rising sign, because she has the bone structure.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
1000%.
She has the bone structure of a Cap rising. She has that face that's just like, you know, she has that really sexy resting bitch face.
Yes.
That Cap risings have.
Yes.
I just love her because I feel like someone can literally make a fool of themselves in front of her and she'll just sit there like with her stoic face and she'll just be like, that's cute.
Right.
Like she won't give it away. How she's really feeling, she won't give it away.
1000%.
And she's a Leo moon, you know, so definitely that fiery moon. She has the emotion. She has the sense of like, I have a lot to say and I'm gonna scream it out.
Right.
But her Cap rising gives her that composure. And I feel like it also speaks for the way she presents herself in public, you know?
Yeah.
She, although they painted her out to be this sex icon, whatever, I feel like she wants to be respected. You know?
No, I feel like
you could see that in her.
She very much moves like, yes, I know other people think I'm sexy, but I think I'm intelligent and I'm powerful. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like
I'm gonna show you the different sides to me.
Yes.
She's multifaceted.
Yes, I love that. And I feel like there are a lot of Cap risings who are absolutely beautiful. Like, again, that bone structure. You know what I mean? But they don't want to just be
Campbell.
seen. Yes. Hello. Like Megan Fox, Naomi Campbell, Sarah Mohammadi. Do we need to say Muhammad? Like, I feel like we've made our point, okay?
Ariana Grande is also a Cap rising.
Cutie.
I know. I love her.
Love that. Yeah, I just feel like so many people want, though, these Cap risings to only be beautiful, and it's like they have so much more to offer. And I love y'all's resting bitch face. Like, it really does things for me. And I love that I can't read you. Like, I hate it, but I love it.
Yeah, you
I really do.
You love to hate it to love it.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, how you do that? And they're like, yeah, don't you want it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I do.
It also, on a deeper level, it makes me think about it. She has Saturn as her chart ruler because she's a Capricorn rising, and as someone who has Cap rising, like, our lives are not easy. Shit is gonna go wrong. People are gonna perceive you in a way that is completely not true, and that you've seen that with her life. You know, she has had a lot of hardship in her life, clearly, especially in the media. I feel like for her to be out in the media again and be speaking out about the things that she was going through you know, from her past at this time.
Yeah.
I love that for her because I feel like she can finally tell her story, and she's in a place now where she's comfortable sharing it. Because like we said, Taurus placements are very uncomfortable sharing, you know, details of their life, but I feel like she's gotten to this point now where she's able to share it because she knows she needs to do it in order to move on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like when I saw that she had Mercury and Taurus, it made sense to me of why she took a little bit longer to speak out against all the terrible things that she went through. You know what I mean? I feel like Taurus is like, they will speak their mind. You just have to give them a little bit more time. You know what I mean? And I feel like you saw so that true. With her, you know? Like, she was always going to speak her piece, but it needed to be on her time and terms. And I feel like that was like a perfect example of this.
Yeah.
You know?
I also feel
I have a lot
like
of respect for her for
when
it.
Venus rules over your Mercury, Libra Mercuries, and Taurus Mercuries, the way you talk is so eloquent. And I feel like, again, whenever I hear her speak, she's always picking and choosing what to say. She's not just talking just to talk. Like, she chooses her words very, very carefully.
Yes.
You know, but the way she speaks, she really has a way of making you also pay attention to her. A lot of, I don't know about you guys, but I hear some people talk and I zone out. But there's a certain thing about Venus ruled Mercury signs, you know, like Taurus and Libra Mercury. When they talk, I'm kind of like, when we talk, I'm kind of like, wow, like, you speak so beautifully. I want to hear more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And especially with Taurus Mercury, I feel like because they don't share too much too often, you can't help but listen up when they're sharing their story.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like too, what is also really special about her is that just the juxtaposition of how the media tries to portray her as this sexy, fast-moving person, and then when you actually take the time to talk to her, she's very slow-moving,
She's
very
eloquent.
relaxed, very eloquent, and it's like, it's so interesting for me to see that difference.
Honestly, I feel this way about, let's just talk about just the media and Hollywood and the world and how they treat women quickly, as long as we can. I just feel like I kind of hate the world because of the fact that if you are a beautiful woman and you have a platform, they want to demonize you so bad.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just so sad to me because we all have a story to share, but sometimes when you're put on a pedestal, they rip you apart before you can even share that story, even though they're the same ones that put you on that pedestal.
Yeah.
It's like they put you on that pedestal just to tear you down, and that is so interesting for everyone to see.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate that, especially for us women. I feel like we deserve better. And if you're so intrigued by us and our presence, you know, as women, shouldn't you be interested in our positive attributes, our positive characteristics, like what we actually have to offer to the world? But it's always usually the opposite. What's wrong with her? Why is she so sexy? Why is she so slutty? Why is she doing all of that? Does she think she's this shit? Because she's not. Like, we don't ever do that to men.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with that.
No, 100%.
I'm not saying let's start doing it to men, but I'm saying let's stop doing it to women.
Yeah, no, I feel like for whatever reason, women are held to like a much higher standard. And it's like, whoa, we didn't agree to this.
We didn't at all.
And like, we are humans just like these freaking men, and they get all the excuses and, you know, times to fuck up in the world. So why is it that when we do one thing wrong, or even if we don't do something wrong, why are we so demonized?
Yeah.
You know, I absolutely hate that.
Annoying.
And it's really frustrating because I feel like a lot of women in the industry, especially when they start out young, we're so taken advantage of, you know, and we're seeing that for the first time. Free Britney, you know what I mean? I feel like Megan is like another really good example of that. It's like, they really try to paint this image.
Megan Thee Stallion, like, you know what I mean? Like, when they're on the rise.
Yeah.
They're waiting for them to fall.
Or trying to do everything to take them down. And it's like, why can't you just let them be happy and successful?
Why don't they look at the lives of men more? These men are doing the wildest shit, but it's just the norm. It's just the norm. I hate it. Let's change that. You down? Because we're down.
We're down. Let's do it.
Okay, I love her Venus in Gemini.
Yes, we need to talk about this.
And I feel like her Venus in Gemini is thriving in her relationship with Machine Gun Kelly. Like, she's like,
I think so too. Like,
You know, she's thriving. She's like living life on the edge. She's socializing, and I feel like she's kind of letting her Gemini, her Venus in Gemini, you know, aspect of her birth chart just reign free.
Yeah, take over. She can like live the life that she wants to live. I almost feel like because she was painted in such a way in society for so long, she felt like she could
Had to do the opposite.
Yeah.
To prove people wrong.
Exactly, and it's like, I'm glad she's realizing she doesn't, because yes, I'm loving to see her in this new relationship. I'm loving to see her express herself in these new ways, and I feel like, yes, it is very quintessential Gemini Venus energy.
I feel like she took her freedom back, and
Yes.
she's like, I am gonna enjoy the finer things in life and do it without caring about your judgment, and without caring about how you perceive me. I'm literally gonna be everything.
Yeah.
Like, that is Gemini energy. I'm gonna try it all. And you're not gonna tell me what it is that you see me as, because I am everything.
Right, I'm gonna go against what your status quo is and make my own rules in this relationship. And I feel like she has.
I love it.
I feel like I just saw a post that, you know, maybe she had talked about that she was bi before, but for, you know, Pride Month, she was like, I put the B in bi, or B in LGBT.
I love her.
And I love that, you know what I mean? I feel like that, again, is quintessential Gemini energy, because they're loving the way that they feel that they need to be, you know, like there's no rules to it.
Another thing that I have to talk about, taking it back to her Capricorn rising, she's aging really well.
Oh my god, beautiful.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Cap risings, if you are a Cap rising, we age backwards. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I don't know. And I do see that. And it's a little heavy. It's because of all the heavy shit we had to go through as children. So they're making it up when we age backwards.
Yeah.
She looks really good. Does she not?
She looks amazing. I
She's
feel like
aging
this is
backwards.
an unproblematic white woman.
Yeah, when you're unproblematic and white, things work out for you.
Yes, you continue
Try
to
it,
be
Karen.
beautiful.
I'm just kidding. I don't think Karens watch our
Yes,
YouTube
I don't
videos.
think they...
I mean, and if you do, we hope we're changing you for the better.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Yes. Yes. I love her Mars and Capricorn placement, because I feel like you see how hard she works. You know what I mean? When she was in this industry and like really active in it, you saw the dedication and the time that she put in. You know what I mean?
She's been working since she was young.
Yeah, she was in all the movies. Okay, I love seeing her fucking beautiful ass everywhere. Right, she was putting in work. Everybody wanted to use her beautiful face. Yeah, like I said, she put in that work.
Yeah, I feel like she definitely has the kind of strength and resilience that comes with having a Mars in Capricorn. You have to be a very strong individual to go through all that shit and still somehow want to be in the media, still somehow, you know, put your life out there for people to judge you, because you know that you still want to be in that industry.
For sure.
I feel like a lot of other Mars signs would have fallen off. You know what I mean?
But this is that resilient
Yeah.
placement, I feel like, for her, where it's like, I'm gonna keep showing up. Like, yes, shit has broke me down, but like, I'm gonna keep showing up. Because I feel like that's what Capricorns do.
They really do.
Oh my gosh.
She's still the topic of conversation.
Yes.
Even when she wasn't making movies or in the spotlight like that, she was someone that we remembered.
Yes.
She left an imprint in our minds, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm happy you said this, because yes, she has been tried to be duplicated multiple times, but never ever happened again. There's only one Megan Fox with her sexy finance.
Honestly, when I think of Capricorn, I think of the blueprint.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. No, literally.
And she is the blueprint when it comes to a sexy white woman.
No, she was.
You know
that.
what I mean?
She was that. I mean, like, I had posters of her up like in my room because I loved her that much.
I mean, she's just that.
She was my
like. Let's
my
be
first
honest,
girl
she's
crush.
that bitch.
She is that bitch. Will always be that bitch. Just wow. And yeah,
she ain't ever gonna stop.
Aging so beautifully,
gracefully, beautifully.
Wow. And I think it's really fun that she's with this younger man.
No, me too.
I'm here for this.
Like, I think it's what she needs.
Yeah.
Her Gemini Venus is like, hey,
right.
I was locked down for too long. I'm ready to hoe it up.
Right. Like, woo!
I feel like your Gemini Venus is like, oh, so you thought I was a hoe.
Right.
You thought I was a hoe. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
It's like, I could be a loyal hoe.
A loyal hoe. That is what happens when Gemini and Taurus mix together.
Exactly.
A loyal hoe.
Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching our chart and chill on Megan Fox. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment down below on your thoughts on her chart, how you feel about her, okay? Only if it's nice. We like her. You know?
Yeah, for real.
Like, don't be saying like mean, nasty things about her. We don't want that.
No, truly, honestly though, if you don't like her, I don't know why you would watch. I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube where they're talking shit about her.
You know? But like, let's keep it nice and friendly here.
Yes.
Okay. And if you didn't know, we got a podcast, and on this podcast, we discuss lots of things. Really, we discuss toxic Twitter. We discuss our feelings and family trauma. We discuss, you know, it's a range. Okay, it's a wide range. So, and we pose a question here that we usually discuss deeper in the podcast. So, if you want to hear the answer to this question, listen in. So the question is, what placement do you see in Megan Fox the most?
Which placement of hers do you see the most?
So if you want to hear our answers, make sure you check out the podcast. It will be live on Tuesday, links down below. We're gonna post our socials somewhere around here. Make sure you follow us on our socials, comment on this video, interact with us. We love it when y'all do that. We hope you have a great rest of your week. We love you. Bye.
Bye.